Siakam working on Maxey. Will he bail out? Gets it to OG. Sidestep three. Oh, OG! The huge three. 91-79. Siakam pass Green to Barnes. To Trent for three. Give me that dagger! Raptors by 15. That is going to do it. The Raptors are going home to play game 6.
Winner, Gagnon.
Raptors, I'm believing. I'm really starting to believe. 103-88 victory. 3-2 series. The ball is in our court. Going back to Toronto. Let's break down all of that for you in tonight's post-game show. The Raptors, against all odds, are back in this series, heading to Toronto for Game 6. Welcome to tonight's post-game show on Amateur Hour Clips. We give you the best post-game show for every single Raptors game, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and make sure you know that this video is powered by Betstamp. The Betstamp app automatically tells you where the best lines are for all those sports wagers that you want to make. Sign up to the Betstamp app with a link in the description and use code RAPS on sign up to let them know that I sent you there. Wow, the Raptors. I gotta say, after game 3, I thought series was done and was praying we'd win one game at least. Not ashamed to admit. After game 4, I knew that if you win game 5, the series is on. You go back home with momentum. I know it's like a cliche, but god damn it, we've got momentum. And I think the biggest thing here, we have figured out this Sixers team. We figured them out. We figured it out. We figured it out in game 4, and I knew if we could bring it in game 5, we had it. This is what's different from the Raptors defense from the games 1, 2, and 3. Okay? James Harden is not that guy anymore. You don't need to treat him like he's that guy. Treat him like you treat Tyrese Maxey. Play one-on-one with Harden. He drives by the first guy. You have help defenders. You don't need to worry about it. James Harden is shooting under 40% in this series. And I'm pretty sure he's shooting better from 3 than he is from 2. You don't have to worry about him like that. All of those resources that were on James Harden are now placed on Tyrese Maxey, who for the 3rd game in a row has not had that great of a game. All those extra resources to focus on Joel Embiid. And even though Joel Embiid got 20 points, I'll take that. I said after game 1, if Joel Embiid puts up 20 points every game, I will take that. Because he's not getting what he wants. And he got 10 points in the first quarter. And I've been saying in the weeks leading up to this series, so far in the series, I don't give a fuck what Joel Embiid does in the first quarter. Gets 20 points in the first quarter, I don't care. Because the amount of work he has to exert to get those points in the first quarter is going to kill him for the rest of the game. That is exactly what happened tonight. He had 10 points in the first quarter, 5 free throws. He had 1 free throw for the rest of the game and 10 points for the rest of the game. He was absolutely gassed. And it was all on the Raptors, what they did offensively to make him do that. Pascal Siakam, every single possession, they went one-on-one Joel Embiid. He attacked him, got him tired. He had to play the entire first quarter, the entire third quarter, all but 3 minutes of the second quarter, and all but 2 minutes minus garbage time of the fourth quarter. Every time Precious Achiuwa in the third quarter was one-on-one with Joel Embiid, he attacked him. Precious Achiuwa was just a revelation. We were saying in chat, he went from early in the season not being able to hit a layup to literally going toe-to-toe every possession with Joel Embiid. Precious Achiuwa was, let me get this stat right here. Precious Achiuwa was 7 for 11 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. Achiuwa going at Joel Embiid all night was 6 for 6 from 2-pointers. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. They're genuine and they're showcasing that. Now, Philly could go on and win game 6. They're absolutely talented enough to do so. But we have figured out how to play defense against them. If Doc Rivers doesn't make the necessary adjustments, there is trouble for this 76ers team. Embiid is going to be Embiid. He can drop 30 points next game. But wear him down. Not only are you getting him tired, you got him on 5 fouls tonight. You wore him down. You got him frustrated. And this Sixers team, for a team that does not complain about the refs, according to themselves. Joel Embiid told Nick Nurse during a game to stop bitching about calls. Well, I got a news for you, Joel Embiid. If you keep fouling us, we're just going to keep hitting free throws. You can keep bitching. We're just going to keep hitting free throws. And that is how this one went for the Raptors, who actually had way less free throws than the Sixers, despite what Sixers fans will call bad officiating. I can't wait for Joel Embiid and Doc Rivers to talk shit about the officials again after like just the utter hypocrisy of that situation. Let's look at the stats here. So I think an important thing is that Siakam continues to ball here. 10 for 17, 10 rebounds, 23 points, 7 assists. That's incredible. That's incredible. OG Anunoby, 16 points, 7 for 15. Pretty good. 2 for 9 for 3 wasn't great. Barnes, 12 points. Upset our lock of the day doesn't cash because he had 12 points. He had 12 at half as well and couldn't get one in the second half. I'm upset about that, but our Betstamp lock of the day does not cash. It's okay. Still a good performance from Scotty Barnes. Ertz was actually great, surprisingly. 7 points in his short amount of time on the court. Gary Trent gave us points when we needed it. 5 for 14. Shout out the bench again for playing really well, especially Achua. 17 points off the bench to will us to win. Harden shoots 4 for 11. Take that every game. Maxey shoots 5 for 14. Take that every game. Harris shoots 6 for 16. Take that every game. Danny Green won't shoot that well every game, so whatever. Embiid, 7 for 15. 0 for 4 from 3. The fact that Joel Embiid felt the need to settle for 4 3-pointers, we did our job tonight. More proof of that situation. Thibault, it actually was a good thing he played. I wish he could play in the Canada games because he actually just kills the floor spacing on this team and like isn't even that good of a defender. Philly overrated him. Anyways, we kept Philly to under 40% shooting from the field. So even though we didn't shoot well from 3, we shoot well from the field and out rebound them, force more turnovers. That's the separation. Guys, this is exciting, okay? Let's not get too excited because at the end of the day, it's one game at a time, okay? The Raptors just produced 2 phenomenal defensive displays that the 76ers could not figure out for 48 straight minutes. Twice. 96 straight minutes of Philly not being able to figure out how to go against this Raptors defense. Doc Rivers, typically pretty good at making adjustments, might I say. Pretty good at making adjustments as the series goes on, I would say, until his teams go down 3-1 sometimes. But big questions about Doc Rivers as a coach. Does Doc Rivers have enough in his locker to make the necessary adjustments to get Philly back in the series? Because he got outcoached in games. He outcoached Nurse in games 1 and 2, but he's been outcoached ever since. Raptors could have won that game 3, no problem. I was down about this series. I thought it was over. I think I had the right to be. I'm going to own up to that. I'm going to tell you straight up. Wrong about this. These Raptors guys are fighters. Like, they'd be down regular season. They were down like 20 points just 4 minutes ago and worked their ass off to try to come back. That's what this kind of feels like. But I'm starting to believe they're capable of doing this. The first time NBA history. I love that comment. We'll finish with this. This was a business trip. As good as it is, we got 2 wins in this series, which is more than we should have gotten, down 3-0. Job's not done. Job's not done. Take what you got from this game. Let it fuel you. 2 full days off. Let this fuel you. And go into game 6 and bring this level again. Let that home crowd ignite you. And who knows? I'm not gonna make any sort of prediction right now as to what's gonna happen in game 6. But god damn it, Philadelphia is fucking sweating right now. That is it for me for today. Thanks so much for watching the post-game show. For the best post-game show on YouTube for every single Raptors game, you got to be subscribed to Amateur Clips and make sure you use the Betstamp app and sign with code RAPS to make sure you're getting the best possible value for all of your sports wagers. I will see you again next time for another post-game show because there will be another one in Game 6.